Hello guys, welcome back to the Fast Car channel. Yes sir. Today, very simple, we're gonna show you how to remove the gas tank of this Vulcan S motorcycle. Because we'll need to remove the gas tank to change the filter, the air filter, or to install the different relays, or to install like a booster plug or commander, a power commander. You'll need to remove the gas tank. So today I'll show you step by step how to do that. Okay, the first thing you have to do is remove the seats, then unbolt, unscrew the screws that goes to it. Then also what you need to do, the second thing is to disconnect the power, the gas pump. Then the third thing is the gas lines, to disconnect those things. And then the fourth thing is to disconnect the breather pipes that go from the gas tank into the floor. Alright, do not forget these things. When you remove the seats, the first thing you do is remove the seats, and then remove the side panel here that you'll see here, in this side and in the other side. Okay, so let's go for it. Okay, so the first step, as we mentioned, is to remove the seat assembly here. I have the back seat, and then I have to remove the back seat, then the front seat, and then the side panels over there, as you can see. Okay, the side panels there. The second step is to remove the side panels here. There's one on the right side and there's one on the left. So let's remove this one, and then later on we'll remove the second one. Alright, so let's go. Okay, as you can see, they have two plastic holders or knobs. They go in here, 1 and 2, and this plastic is a kind of rail guide, goes in the tank here, so you can slide it without scratching anything else. I'm going to remove the left side here. Again, see two plastic holders, all in here, 2 knobs, and the rail guide. Alright, so the next step, or third step, is to remove this plastic protector, the key protector, the keychain protector that also protects the tank from the keys scratching the tank, you know. So you need a 3mm wrench, and you need to unscrew 4 screws, 1, 2, and there are 2 on the side, 1 on the right and then 1 on the left. Alright. Okay, one trick is that these screws, the side screws, are longer than the screws on top, as you can see. So remember that. Now this thing has to pop out. Never done it before, so be careful. Hopefully I will not break anything. Okay, so let's try to pop it out and see if it comes out safely. Alright. There you go. Wasn't too bad. See, there are 2 knobs here. I have 1, 2. It corresponds to these 2 knobs, these plastic knobs that goes into these 2 holes with rubber holders. Okay, and as you can see, these 2 screws will have to be removed to remove the tank. Okay, and by the way, if you can, just clean up everything out so everything is nice and dandy, and you take care of your motorcycle. Next step is to actually not remove the tank, but to unloosen the tank. Okay, we are going to unloose these two screws, this one and two, and this one. There are three screws that you need to loosen up. So you will need a wrench, a 10mm wrench. Let me show you to you. Okay, here's a 10mm wrench. I'm going to use the extender so I do not scratch my tank. I will put a cloth on top of it so I will not scratch it. And the reason we do that is if you loosen the tank, you'll be able to lift it up a little bit and get into this into the connectors that you need to disconnect and the gas line you need to disconnect. Okay, so here are the two screws. This is the towel or oil cloth to protect the gas tank. Here's the 10mm wrench. Okay. As you can see, you can move the gas tank safely. Let's unscrew a little over there. Okay, and the third one is this one, or the first one. This is the one, this one over here. So let's don't lose the screw and do not lose the washer. Okay. There you go. Seems like it has not a washer, it's something different. It's like a washer with a little holder or little guide. Now you can Alright, so a trick that I've seen in other videos is to hold the tank up a little bit and then place like a box or a holder there, a stopper there, so you can actually have some leverage, some space to work on underneath it and do what we need to do next, right? So what I've done is lift it up as much as I could and place the box in there, a box that I had there. Alright, so these are the difficult parts that I haven't seen them before. Sorry, but I've seen them before in different videos. So here is, according to the manual, this is the gas pump connector. So we're gonna disconnect it. See, this goes to the tank gas. So what we're gonna do is, as you can see, this connector is held by this. It's like a metal holder, so we're gonna remove it. So what we need to do is to place a screwdriver here. I don't know if you can see, and there is a little leverage there. You have to move up and push it backwards. All right, so it'll be removed from its holder. All right, so let me see. I can do it for you in a nice way. So because I'm holding everything with one hand, and that's it. See, as you can see, maybe here. All right. See, then you put it back in there, and then you lift it, and then there. As you could see, I removed it, and then you can actually remove it. Okay, so now it's loose. All right, so that's fantastic. You'll have to do the same thing with the connector here. It has a pin in there inside. You have to push it up and then disconnect here. So, but let me do that with both hands. So, all right, let's try to do this. All right, here up. So there's a pin there. I don't know if you see it. There's a pin in here, there, and then you move it up, or push it up, and try to, I guess, remove this. There you go, and then that's disconnected. All right, so there's only one way you can go, I guess. So let's try, make sure you got 3 pins. Say you got 1, 2, 3 pins. You got 1, 2, 3 connectors there. So can go only one way, because this one here is empty and it goes into the empty side, left side. So all right, so we'll go this way. Okay, so one trick that I've done is to at the end is to, before I disconnect the gas line, I removed these two bolts in here, sorry. So it gave me more leverage, so I can lift the gas tank higher and place the, as you can see, the box in here. So it gave me more space in there, right? So that'll give me more space in here to work on. Okay, so the tough part is, as you can see, this is the gas line coming from the gas tank over here. And there's this little red valve here, or holder, or placer, or whatever you want to call it, okay, that it has to go up, remove it, and then you have to remove it and then take it off. As you can see, I have already removed it because this is tough. I couldn't hold the camera and do it at the same time. So, and the thing you need to do is you have to be careful, because this little thing here is clamped like this. It's like a clamp in here, so you have to untie one of the things out of it. As you can see, it's very tough to hold the camera and do the work. So let's see if I can actually do it. Okay, what you have to do is be careful. And do not break it. Okay, do not force it. So, okay, so actually, this this red valve or security valve or holder, you cannot actually remove it. It's not removable. You better not remove it. So you just need to take it off up like that, like I showed you before, and then what you do next is to remove the power line or the gas line from here. See, this gas line. So see, as you can see, you can remove it and out. Be careful. There's some gas here. That's it. There's some gas in there. Okay. Just better take some cloth and make sure. There you go. It doesn't drip anywhere. Okay, so we remove the gas line. Now as you can see, the tank is loosened up. So now we have to lift it and see if we can actually disconnect the breather lines. Alright, it's time to remove the tank. Be careful because it's not completely free. You have to unplug the breather lines that they come from the side, there on that side over there, this side over here. There are two of them. So I'm going to lift it, mark them with some tape because they have to go in the right way, and then be carefully remove those lines. Don't know if the camera will be able to record it. Hopefully I have the right shot and you will be able to see. Okay, make sure the handlebars are straight. Be careful. They're straight there. I left some cardboard board on the floor just in case I drop it. It drops into a cardboard floor in a soft spot and it's not scratched. Alright, so lift it carefully. All the power lines, the gas lines are off. So the other thing is, if you can empty the gas tank before you remove it, it'll be great. So this is halfway, so there's still some. Okay, so just be careful there. Okay. This is plastic protectors there. Okay, great. So I don't know, you see, this is the two gas lines. See, It's good because they are marked over here. They have the blue spot, I don't know, and the blue spot. So this is the blue spot you need to connect here. This is the first one, this is the second one. So what I'm gonna do, I have some tape ready. Okay, so I'm just gonna say this is the black one, and this is the black one as well. So we don't make any mistakes later on, and we don't have any issues. So let's see if we can actually remove them. Now it's gonna be hard because they have some tights in there, some metal tights. I cannot remove this. So what I'm gonna do is try to, with some pliers, to remove those things. Okay, so. Alright, so here is the gas tank removed, as you can see. I wasn't able to show you how to disconnect these breather lines because it was hard for me to have the camera plugged in and or focus, and then with one hand remove or loosen. See this little bracket, so these metal springs that holds the tubes inside and tubes in place. So anyway, so you can see I disconnect them. They are marked. One is marked with black tape, and the other one is marked with a blue spot here, as you can see, blue spot. Okay, so everything is fine. Once you do that, actually the gas tank can be removed properly. I have to tilt it this way, so just make sure there's no dripping. And of course, I have this cloth. Things is when you remove the gas tank, you can see this is the ECU, the computer board, and the air filter is underneath this assembly. Over here, this is the air intake, and this is, you can see, is a bunch of connectors, a bunch of stuff. Now we have to put it back, and then hopefully it will power on. The gas tank will, and the gas will go to the cylinders, and we'll have power again. So hopefully I haven't screwed anything up. So let's go and put it back together. Okay, my dears, so it's time to install the gas tank back in its place so we can ride the motorcycle, right? So the first thing we're gonna do is bring the gas tank from the floor carefully, and the first thing we're gonna do is install these breather pipes. Okay, but placed a rod or cloth in the frame, so when I lean the gas tank in the frame, it doesn't scratch my gas tank. So let's go and do that. Okay. ¿Tiene cobertura? Bueno, pues que se cabree. Ya lo sé. Llevo aquí, Gabriel. ¿Qué estás arreglando? Okay. Careful. So let's place this in there. Let's see if I can actually do it properly. Vale. Okay. Okay, so the first one is in. Okay, blue one with the blue one. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, and the second one, which is marked, I marked it with a piece of tape. Let's take the tape out. Okay, let's see if we can actually. Right. Okay. Okay. Seems like the breather pipes are in. And now we're gonna tilt the gas tank to the right place. Okay. Make sure we don't pinch anything. Okay. All right. All right. So I think we have it right. So I'm gonna lift it, bring the box over here. So we have space to work. We take the rag out on the cloth. Okay, out. All right, so now we have to plug in the gas line and the gas pump. Let's do that, huh? See if we can actually put this in back in there. Okay. All right, this is the gas line. So let's see if we can actually. It doesn't go in there, so you have to be careful. So let's bring this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, see? Alright. Goes all the way there. Ow. Okay, so these are the things you have to be careful with. Okay, see? Okay, I think this is already in there, so alright. Put it back in there. Okay. Seems like it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna connect it in the proper way. Okay. The gas pump. Okay. Here it is. Connected. And right here. Where's you supposed to go? There you go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so before we place, we put all the screws back in. Just want to make sure that the engine starts and there's no gas leaks, okay? Okay. There you go, the moment of truth. Screw the gas tank in its place. So here, make sure it goes in the right place there. Okay. It's time for these two screws over here. Okay. Okay. We're going to tighten the back one. It's time to install the key protector. Make sure these two knobs. With these two knobs. Okay, so let's see. Alright, there you go. Okay, remember that the long ones go at the bottom. Okay, so we take the short ones. Okay, now it's time to put the side panels, and that's just a matter of patience, right? And get everything ready and right. So, gas tank is back in its place. I have not installed the back seat yet, so but you can figure that out. It is easy. And I need to place the other side panel. I'm just running out of battery, so just want to make sure, guys, that I'm giving you a summary. As you can see, it's a little, time consuming. It's not difficult once you get the hang of it. And a few tricks that I have shown you in the video, especially with the gas pipes. Just be careful with those ones. And easy. Just make sure you have the right tools and the right space and the right light. Of course, make sure you can see well. Alright, don't be impatient, and always, if you feel you're not doing the right thing, just stop, think over it, and do it again. Okay, so this is it. It works like a champ. Alright, so watch my other videos in the installation of the air filter and the booster plug. Hopefully you liked it, hopefully you learned from it, and if you like it, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, I'll see you later.